1000 Levy Sisters. All about Amy Slaton's life-changing surgery that could reverse her disability. In the ever-evolving journey of transformation, resilience, and raw honesty that defines 1000 Levy Sisters, few moments have carried as much emotional weight as the latest chapter in Amy Slaton's story. Fans who have followed her from the early days of struggle alongside her sister Tammy Slaton now find themselves witnessing something profoundly different. Not just weight loss, but the possibility of reclaiming physical independence. Amy's journey has never been just about numbers on a scale. It has always been about survival, motherhood, identity, and the quiet hope of living a life free from limitations. Now, with a groundbreaking surgery on the horizon, one that doctors believe could reverse aspects of her physical disability, Amy stands at the edge of what could be the most transformative moment of her life. When viewers first met Amy on 1000 Lub Sisters, she was navigating life with severe obesity and the physical limitations that came with it. Everyday tasks, walking long distances, climbing stairs, even standing for extended periods, were exhausting battles. But Amy had something powerful: determination. Unlike many reality TV narratives that focus purely on drama, Amy's story resonated because it was deeply human. She wasn't chasing fame. She was chasing a future. A future where she could be present for her children, where she could move freely, where she could live without pain dictating her every decision. Her initial bariatric surgery marked the first major turning point. It helped her lose significant weight, improve her health markers, and achieve one of her biggest dreams: becoming a mother. Yet, even after that milestone, Amy's journey was far from over. Weight loss surgery is often portrayed as a before and after transformation, but for Amy, the reality was far more complex. After shedding a substantial amount of weight, Amy began facing a new set of challenges: loose, excess skin affecting mobility, chronic pain from years of strain on joints, lingering physical limitations despite weight loss, emotional struggles tied to body image and identity. For many patients, these issues are an expected part of massive weight loss. But in Amy's case, they became barriers that kept her from fully reclaiming her independence. There were moments when fans noticed her fatigue, her discomfort, and even her frustration. Despite all her progress, she still felt trapped in a body that couldn't keep up with her dreams. That's when doctors began discussing a more advanced, life-changing solution. The procedure Amy is now preparing for isn't just cosmetic. It's functional, restorative, and potentially. While details vary depending on her medical team's final plan, the surgery is believed to involve 1. Excess skin removal, reconstructive surgery. After massive weight loss, excess skin can restrict movement, cause infections, create discomfort during physical activity. Removing this skin isn't about appearance, it's about mobility. For Amy, this could mean walking more freely, standing longer, and engaging in daily life without physical obstruction. 2. Muscle repair and strength support. Years of carrying excess weight can weaken abdominal and core muscles. Surgical repair may improve posture, reduce back pain, enhance balance and stability. This is especially important for Amy, whose role as a mother requires constant movement and energy. 3. Joint and mobility improvement. Though not always part of a single surgery, doctors often combine or follow up with procedures that address knee strain, hip alignment, pressure-related joint damage. These improvements can significantly reduce what many patients describe as disability-like limitations. The term might sound dramatic, but in Amy's case, it reflects something real. For years, her weight and its aftermath created functional impairments: difficulty walking long distances, limited endurance pain with routine movement. These aren't just inconveniences, they're barriers that can qualify as physical disabilities in medical terms. If successful, this surgery could restore full mobility, eliminate chronic pain triggers, allow independent daily functioning, improve overall quality of life. In other words, it could give Amy something she hasn't fully experienced in years: freedom. Choosing to undergo another major surgery isn't easy, especially for someone who has already endured a long and public medical journey. Amy's hesitation is deeply understandable. She has two young children to care for, a history of difficult recoveries, emotional scars from past struggles. The decision isn't just about her. It's about her family, her future, and her ability to be present as a mother. Fans have seen glimpses of her internal conflict, hope mixed with fear, excitement tempered by anxiety. Because while the potential benefits are enormous, so are the risks. Every major surgery carries risks, and Amy's situation is no exception. Potential complications may include infection, blood clots, extended recovery time, physical discomfort during healing. Additionally, reconstructive procedures after weight loss can be particularly demanding due to. While 1000 lb Sisters is technically a reality show, Amy's journey has transcended entertainment. It has sparked conversations about obesity and health, mental well-being, body image, the realities of weight loss surgery. Her willingness to share her struggles openly has helped break stigmas and create understanding. As Amy prepares for this next chapter, one question remains. What will her life look like on the other side? If the surgery delivers the results doctors Amy could experience, freedom of movement, reduced pain, greater independence, a renewed sense of possibility, but perhaps most importantly, she could finally live the life she has been fighting for, not just surviving, but thriving. Amy Slaton's journey is far from over, but this surgery may mark the beginning of her most powerful chapter yet. It's not just about reversing a disability. The size of the surgical areas, the need for multiple procedures, the body's healing capacity. Amy's medical team is likely taking every precaution, carefully evaluating her readiness to ensure the safest possible outcome. If the surgery is successful, Amy's journey won't end. It will enter a new phase. Recovery is often the most difficult part. Limited movement for weeks, pain management challenges, gradual physical therapy, emotional ups and downs. But this phase is also where transformation truly takes shape. With proper support, patients often experience dramatic improvements in mobility, increased confidence, renewed energy. For Amy, recovery isn't just about healing. It's about rebuilding her life. One of the most powerful forces driving Amy forward is her role as a mother. Her children have been at the center of her journey from the beginning. Everything she has endured, the surgeries, the setbacks, the emotional battles, has been for them. She wants to play with them without exhaustion, run after them without pain, be present in every moment. This surgery represents more than physical change. It represents the ability to fully participate in her children's lives, and that motivation is stronger than any fear. Amy hasn't walked this path alone. Her family, especially Tammy Slaton, has played a crucial role in her journey. Their relationship, once defined by shared struggles, has evolved into one of mutual support and growth. Fans of 1000 lb Sisters have also become an extended support system. Their encouragement, empathy, and connection to Amy's story have created a community that genuinely wants to see her succeed. This network of support can make a significant difference during recovery, both physically and emotionally. One of the most overlooked aspects of transformation is identity. Who is Amy without the limitations she has lived with for so long? It's a question that many people in similar situations face. When physical barriers are removed, it opens the door to new possibilities, but also new uncertainties. Amy may find herself rediscovering her confidence, her independence, her sense of self. And while that journey can be challenging, it's also incredibly empowering. Amy's story resonates because it reflects something universal: the desire to change, to grow, and to reclaim control over one's life. Her upcoming surgery represents hope, not just for her, but for anyone who has ever felt limited by their circumstances. It shows that transformation isn't a single moment. It's a series of decisions, risks, and acts of courage.